The Trial of the Chicago 7. Today I want to speak about the latest Netflix release, a movie which I went into with a clean slate. I didn't read anything up about the trial, I didn't watch any of the trailers, I was just immediately going to watch this film as soon as I heard that Aaron Sorkin was writing and directing. Aaron Sorkin's directorial debut, Molly's Game, released in 2017, was one of my top 3 movies that came out that year. And his writing credits include 2 of my favourite movies, Moneyball and the awesome The Social Network. So I went into this blind and I think I made the right decision. Personally, I feel like movies nowadays give away way too much before you've even got a chance to walk into the cinema or to stick on Netflix or Amazon Prime and learn about the story. So I'm trying to go in blind on as many movies as I can. I'll see the writer, the director and the cast and I'll know if I want to see it already. So doing that was a very good decision on my behalf. The script and the story are 2 of the highlights for me. The script is very witty, very sharp, and with Sorkin's work you can never really understand how witty and eloquently people argue. The arguments that I hear are not as witty and as eloquent as he writes. However, there is a certain panache to them which makes them very enjoyable. And the script for me was definitely one of the highlights. The cast was an ensemble cast and featured some truly strong performances. The highlights for me were Sacha Baron Cohen, Eddie Redmayne and Jeremy Strong. Jeremy Strong is slowly becoming one of my favourite actors working today. That man does not put in a bad performance, and this is another solid one from him. The score in the movie was decent. It wasn't the best score I've ever heard, and it also wasn't the worst. I know that Sorkin originally planned to put a soundtrack over the movie, but during the edit that changed because his editor added some score and they decided to go that route. I personally believe the soundtrack option would have been better, as it would have allowed the movie to be a bit more smoother and have a bit more flow in some sections. The movie is primarily set in 2 locations, the courtroom and the house which the defendants are staying, and I do believe like something extra on top of that would have added to the movie. That being said, overall for me I gave the movie a 7 out of 10. By far one of the best Netflix releases that have came out this year, if not one of the best movies that have came out this year. Definitely one you should go check out for the script and the performance. And after learning a bit about the actual story after, it seems like they kind of made things a little bit less worse than they were, because some of the stuff that I heard went on in that courtroom with the judge is just diabolical. And to know that something like that can actually go ahead and the government can try and sue people for what happened is insane. But hey, that seems like America hasn't changed much in the last 50 years. But I live in England and I've just got to worry about Boris. So don't need to worry about that kind of stuff. Anyhow, hit me up in the comments, let me know your thoughts, and if you enjoyed the movie as much as I did. Until next time, peace out.